Welcome to my UX study for Tattoo Inspiration app, which is called Inspiration. This app displays a huge variety of tattoo designs and gives an option to its users to book an appointment with one of the best tattoo artists in the area. The main challenge for this project is that the existing tattoo apps do not have unique tattoo designs. Most of them are very basic and even boring. Then there are a lot of difficulties with finding good tattoo artists online. And also, it's really difficult to find an inspiration online for tattoo design outside of Instagram. So as a tattoo addict myself, I was trying my best to overcome these issues and create a great tattoo app which will solve these problems and will be as perfect as possible. So in my process of creating this prototype, I applied design thinking process. And I followed the following steps over here. Understand, analyze, define, ideate, and prototype. Let's look at each of those steps in detail. So first I had to understand the issue by looking at some of the competitors, which is why I conducted a competitor analysis with the best tattoo apps, which are Tattoo and Ink Hunter. Both of them are great with a great interface, but as just like any app, these also have a lot of issues. And here are the issues I found and I took into consideration in order to avoid making them in my own app. Limited choice of tattoo salons, limited choice of tattoo designs, endless scrolling down, repetitive tattoo styles, distracting ads, hard to find, mostly used essential buttons, and not intuitive design. After finally finishing competitor analysis, I had to write down my problem statement. And here it is. My users need a way to find good and unique designs for their tattoos because they cannot find anything special online, but mostly basic and simple tattoos. We will know this to be true when we see how many tattoo enthusiasts are using my app to find great tattoo designs created by the best tattoo artists in users' area. So after understanding the issue, I went ahead and started doing a research on potential users. So I conducted surveys and interviews. After getting some results, I created Affinity Map, which helped me to visualize and make some groups from the answers I received from my participants. It was really helpful for the creation of my personas. And personas were really, really necessary for my project since they were targeting 3 different audiences. So let's say this persona, John, is tattoo newbie. So as a tattoo newbie, I had to consider what kind of issue he's facing. Sarah, tattoo addict, meaning that she has a lot of tattoos and she's more experienced in looking for new tattoos, and tattoo enthusiast, also somewhat experienced but still looking for something unique just like everyone else. So these three distinct personas always helped me through my process because I was coming back to them in order to remind myself about my target audience's needs rather than my own. And after that, I had to create user journeys because they were representing a visual story of each of my personas and how each of them accomplished their goal. After that, it was the time to create user flows. And user flows were an essential part before the creation of my prototype, because they were basically a path for me of all the pages or screens which I needed before I begin information architecture phase. And each of the users have different needs, so I had to consider that and create my app based on that. After conducting all the user research, I went ahead and created a sitemap, which is an organizational map which outlines hierarchy for my application. So these are all the screens I was planning to have. And after having a small survey, which was a card sorting test, I iterated my sitemap and changed it a little bit. Again, all because it's all for users, and I have to always test each of my steps on users. After being confident with my sitemap, I started creating low fidelity prototype. And here is the logging process through sign up, login with your email and your password, and there is the exploration page. Then this is the process of choosing filters. Again, it's all very rough because it's a low fidelity prototype. So here it was for choosing filters. And after having a better idea how my app would look like roughly, I moved to mid-fidelity prototype, which I created with my whimsical application. And this is more detailed, as you can see. So here you can see that you can sign up through Facebook account, Google email, or any other email. Or again, how to apply your tattoo filters and make your search more specific. I conducted after mid-fidelity a test with 6 participants, which I conducted remotely and it took 15-20 minutes to make sure that my app is intuitive and it's clear how to use it. Again, I used affinity map method in order to organize the thoughts of my participants and come up with some solutions how to solve existing issues. I also used Rainbow spreadsheet, which again helped me to organize the ideas from my participants and how I should change the existing app I already have, the prototype. So, and it was the time for iteration process. Here you can see that from this kind of welcome screen in a high fidelity prototype, it came to this final result. Then get started screen also changed because after again testing on some users. Sign up screen, from looking like a button, I created text boxes as well in order to make it look more intuitive. Homepage screen became more clear and clean in comparison with an older version. Filter page screen, again, more organized, more neat, with the same size buttons. Here is my design system. It's all the colors and all the tabs I used in my app. And here's the link to my high fidelity prototype, the full high fidelity prototype. So this is my whole process. Thank you for listening.